Welcome back, everybody, to my YouTube channel. So for those who don't know me, my name is XOL-ANI and I help young men improve their social skills, intimacy, and overall confidence. So make sure to like, comment down, and subscribe. Comment down the word W, because I almost did not make this video because I was being attacked by a couple of crows over there. I was running for my life, holding like their camera stick and all that. I was in like a natural environment and all that. I was being attacked by a couple of animals. So W for me making it there. I'm a diehard. Not even animals can kill me. So in today's video, I'm gonna share with you 6 ways to stop being antisocial, right? And I'm not gonna waste your time with any intros. But before I begin with the video, right, I help young men improve their social skills, intimacy, and overall confidence. Also through these videos that I'm giving out in this channel, but also through my program, I'll help you one-on-one coaching on a coaching system, right, which I give you tailored advice and everything like that, right, to help you improve in these areas. So make sure to join it down below. It's one of the best investment that you can make in your whole life. So yeah. The first thing that you need to do in order to stop being antisocial is literally you stop labeling yourself antisocial. Because the more you label yourself something, right, the more your brain tends to act out that belief. I mean, for sure you know this, but it's a weird system where, holy shit, the crows are after me again. Like for real, like what the fuck? It's giving me social anxiety. But anyway, the more you tend to believe something, then the more you act out, the more it impacts your reality. So, just for example, if I believe that I have low confidence, then overall my reality, there's a saying, right? Your external state is a reflection of your internal state. So all your beliefs, all everything that's going on up here plays a role in everything, or plays a reaction in outside, right? So if you believe that you have low confidence, then basically you're not gonna go out there and then after start to act out confidence. No, you're not gonna do that. People who are confident literally have that belief system of, I'm confident, right? And sure, you don't always have to like fake it out and everything like that, but rather you can build up proof of you being confident through through discomfort. Let's say cold approaching a girl, going and volunteering to speak publicly and everything like that. But confidence, I like to always say, confidence is built through proof. Just like being antisocial. Right now, sure, you antisocial, right? And your brain obviously believes that. And it's not a lie that you antisocial, right? But then start to change that. Start to change that and be like, hey, instead of telling yourself that, oh, I'm antisocial, it's the end of the world, rather do this. I'm antisocial now, but I'm actually currently improving myself. And literally go there and improve yourself rather than sitting there being a sad sack and labeling yourself. Because if you label yourself and stick with that personality, then you're not gonna improve, bro. You're literally not gonna improve. So rather tell yourself that I'm a improving / healing antisocial person, or I'm a improving / healing introvert. And now the second tip that I want to share with you into healing your antisocial character, right, the shy type version, is literally limiting your digital media consumption with literally going outside. You spend too much time with your phone, bro. The proof that you're watching this video tells me that you've been maybe scrolling through YouTube for like 1 hour plus, right? Which is obviously bad for you. Right now, I mean, I'm shocked. People, I remember when I was talking to someone, I was like, yo, bro, I'm so disappointed in myself. Today I spent 1 hour scrolling through YouTube. They're like, 1 hour, 1 hour's not enough. I'm like, what? Like, well, I spent 5 hours. I'm like, hey, 5 hours, that's too much. For me, that's like, nah, it's too much, right? 1 hour in general, it's so bad for you. 1 hour is like really bad for you, right? Unless if, let's say, you're doing work, but I'm not going to allow you to cope. I'm not gonna allow you to cope. I mean, let's be honest. Who like does productivity stuff through YouTube and scrolling? Don't cope with yourself and go like, I'm just doing research and then no, you're not doing that. You're literally consuming all these entertainment videos, which are obviously leading to brain rot and obviously destroying your social skills. Because over time, you see that 1 hour or like 2 hours or 3 hours or 4 hours or 5 hours that you're spending on your phone right now, you could even be replacing it, with going outside, going in a park, seeing a couple of children play soccer, and then go there and join them. I mean, this creates wholesome moments in your life, wholesome memories in your life, and you much more become happier. And even statistics show that people who like spend more time in their phones are more likely to be lonely, more likely to be depressed, because there's constant comparisons online of people living the highlight reels and everything like that. Well, you don't even see the downside. I mean, I don't need to over explain this, but you get the point here. Go outside and literally decrease your digital media consumption. I'm not saying go crazy and no phone at all, because you definitely need your phone, but most likely you need to be spending maximum 1 hour a day at your phone. I don't care even if you're working or anything like that. Let's say that you're working and then you don't want your phone to be a distraction. Then set limitations. I mean, I set limitations on my phone by, my WhatsApp is blocked like from 8 in the evening to 10 in the morning, right? And then I deleted Instagram. Well, okay, I've never had Instagram in my life, so there I'm lying. But I've deleted TikTok. I've deleted, YouTube. I don't, have YouTube anymore. I literally use the YouTube Studio app to just upload these videos, and then I just, there's no social media except for WhatsApp. WhatsApp is the only social media that I have in my phone, like genuinely. And I don't even spend that much time with it. Whenever people just go like, "Hey, bro, you're not available on WhatsApp," I'm just like, "Yo, bro, just give me a call and then I'll be available." And whenever you talking to people in like social media, let's say just meet up, bro. Just meet up, not like the talk for like 40 days straight. Now, just organize a meetup where you and them are just gonna do some activity, maybe exercise together, take a walk together, and stuff like that. And then by doing that, you're exposing yourself to more social situations and sharpening your social skills. Because let's be honest, you spending time on your phone has been rusting your social skills. But by you spending more time with outside and with people, that's more time you giving yourself the experience to improve on your social skills. Now, the third thing in which you can improve or slash heal your antisocial personality is literally start having some random chats with strangers, right? Start cold approaching strangers on a daily basis. I know in this channel, right, I always talk about cold approaching girls, but not only girls, but adults in general, maybe like, the senior citizens and everyone in general. For example, whenever I go to the mall, I always talk to like the cashier. I always, like, let's say if I'm having an indecisive moment, I, let's say, ask like the nearest person besides me, right? The nearest person to for like an option. Like, hey, which one do you think is better? This color or this color? Maybe this, and then we start having like a small chat and leads to this and that and that. I'm honing my social skills. That's why I got like a very good social charisma with people, because like I'm able to talk to people so much, and it's literally easy to start a conversation with a stranger. It's not something that you need to overthink. Just like right, like today as I was walking, right, I was like having a morning walk, and then I saw this guy. We were like walking at the same path, and then I just started a conversation with him. Hey man, you have big calves, because he had like big legs, bro. He had like really big legs. Even like some school children like passing past him, and then they notice how big his legs are. I'm like, damn, nice calves. Have you been training them for how long? And then he told me, I've been training for this and this and this and this. And like, oh, for real, damn, give me some tips on, improving my calves. And he gave me some tips. He like sleep, blah, blah, and all that. I was like, damn, man, I could also tell you jacked and all that. And also at the cashier, you can start a conversation with, hey, how's your day going? And then they'll be like, they always go like, well, same as always. Then I'll be like, same as always, I see. But then just add a smile, blah, 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 just, random shit, but you just tell them random shit that is obviously relevant to, what your guys are talking about. But anyway, it's easy to start a conversation with like strangers, right? It's really easy. But that also allows you to sharpen your social skills. When you're able to have conversations with strangers, have conversations with like people you don't know, then it will do you wonders. Trust me, it'll boost your confidence. It'll create charisma. You start being much more interesting in like conversations. You start building social proofs, etc., etc., etc. The list goes on and on and on and on. And now the fourth tip that I want to give you in healing your antisocial aspects, right, is literally being. You need to stop being afraid of showing your true, authentic self to people. I realize that people are usually antisocial because they don't. How can I put it? They really afraid to show like who they are, like their interest, their sexual in other people. They hide like who they are and stuff like that. Their true, authentic self. one of the best tips, right? I used to think that this is cringe back in the days. I used to think this is cringe. The be yourself advice, I used to think it's corny, etc., etc. Obviously, don't abuse this, right? I used to think this is corny and all that. I used to be like, be yourself, nah, man. You shouldn't be yourself. You should act like that, blah blah blah. But being yourself, literally around people, is literally, here's what it does, right? The more you be yourself around people, is the more you start to disattract people which are not compatible with you. Because if you want to have the best social experiences, right, have them with like people which are compatible with you. And if you have like people which are compatible with you, you need to be authentic. They need to know like the real you. Other than just for example, right? If I always act like this guy who just is into soccer. I remember back in high school, I used to like chill with guys which are always talking about soccer 24/7. Soccer, soccer, soccer. Oh, did you see Ronaldo? He does this, he does this, he does this. Oh, did you see Bellingham? He does this and that and that and that and that. And then I used to like act like I know all this stuff. I download like the PSP game, of soccer, and then I used to like lie and go like, hey, yeah, I know I'm a soccer fan and all that. And my social experience was going down like for real. I didn't like. I was starting not to enjoy, or was this, I started not liking to enjoy socializing with people because I'm like, oh, people are so annoying. They always talk about soccer, 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 soccer. But then, as I started to embrace my true, authentic self, which I'm not into soccer, I'm into a lot of stuff, but definitely not soccer all the time. And definitely they were different compared to me. But I was trying to fit in, and the more I was trying to fit in, the more I felt I was losing myself. Bro, I was losing myself, but. It's actually a good sign where if you being yourself literally means this attracting people in your life, then it's a good sign because it's literally, improvement is all about breaking first and then building after. So the more you start to embrace the true authentic self around people, then the more you start to break the inauthentic relationships, and then the more you start to build the authentic relationships which align with your personality, your interest, your passions, etc., etc. The list goes on and on and on. And then the more authentic you are, the more social you need to become. And don't get this wrong, the fact that you need to be authentic with people doesn't mean you need to neglect the fact that you need to improve yourself. Sure, be the best version of yourself. That's what authenticity means. And keep on refining and improving yourself. Keep on refining and improve yourself. Don't allow this whole thingy that you need to become authentic with people. Authentic with yourself and authentic with people to be an excuse for you to not improve yourself. Now, improve yourself. If your authentic version of you has weird social mannerisms, then improve your social mannerisms. Improve from your authentic side, right? Improve from there on, and never forget improvement. It's the number one thing that I always say in this channel. Never forget improvement. Always seek to improve yourself, and also by being the best version of you, right? Number 5, join environments which literally force socializing. This is like so obvious. So let's say, for me, one of the environments which force socializing is usually, let's say, the workspace. Let's say you get a job, like literally talk to people around there, like it forces socializing. Also, joining a sports club. I remember when I joined like this running club, right, in my near my community. I started to become more social because you know what, it forces you to be social. Sometimes you run in pairs, sometimes it's this, sometimes it's that. Or let's say martial arts. Martial arts forces you to be social. Talk to people, them helping you like improve yourself, improving your punch, improving your stance, etc., etc. It forces you to be social. Maybe even parties and all that, like birthday parties, they force you to be social. Gatherings, etc., etc. You need to now intentionally place yourself in the positions where there's social gatherings. Or even you as an individual, you can let's say plan an outing with your friend. It doesn't have to be expensive. Let's say go in a park, right, and then each person gets like, I don't know, like $20 each, or like whatever the currency is, and then just buy meat and then buy meat and then buy meat and then I don't know, in the US people call it barbecue, but here in South Africa we call it braai. Have a braai together in a park, and then we arrange stuff, and then just braai meat, and then socialize. Invite some friends. Tell your friends to invite chicks, and then obviously it's time to practice your game, etc. Do that, and then that's also one of the things which also force you to be social, and also help you improve like your social mannerisms. I mean, sure, it's also one thing that just clicked right there, right here in my mind, right, is that antisocial. What does the term antisocial mean? It means someone who literally lacks the social skills to be social, right? And therefore, just go out there and intentionally, like with intention, use these opportunities to refine yourself, refine your mannerisms. Maybe like you have a tendency of like when you're laughing you close off your mouth. Nah, don't do that. When you laugh, be like a king and then laugh loudly and embrace it and stuff like that. Or maybe like you don't like engage in eye contact. You don't keep strong eye contact. You keep on like looking away. Or maybe when someone's talking. I remember when I was with this other Asian guy, right? He's Taiwanese and all that. Whenever I was talking to him, bro, I was like still like this, like we were like standing up and all that. He kept on going like as he was talking. So as he was talking, because he was like, yeah, so like, bro, just be still. These small mannerisms are literally one of the things that are like proof that you're antisocial, right? Which you need to just basically being antisocial is just social rust, all I just like to call it. So just remove the rust and start to polish yourself, and yeah, do that through gatherings like that, right? And by the way, if you're enjoying this content so far, make sure to just join the program. It's much more advanced where I just help you one-on-one with your own tailored service. Because let's be honest, the disadvantages of watching YouTube videos like this is that they're not specifically tailored to you. But in my coaching program, I help you, one-on-one in your tailored situation. And I help you improve in like much more. Help you, if you're just struggling to get girls, I help you like be more woman, get more intimate and all that. If you're struggling with confidence, I help you become confident, be authentic, and I also help you attract friends which are authentic to you and be this much more charismatic, confident person, around people. But also not just around people, but within you, man, within you. I help you with that. Just top link in the description. Join, and it's one of the best investments you'd ever make in your life. Like, trust me, I'm gonna help you with that. I'm your guy for that. So the final tip that I'm gonna give you on being less antisocial, whatever, is literally stacking small wins. And remember, I also used to be shy. I used to be awkward. I also used to be, cringe, have like poor social mannerisms. And basically, I started to improve through small wins, not big wins. Just because you're watching this video now does not mean that you immediately gonna, start going out there and becoming confident and then boom, that's it, done. Now, you literally are gonna still suffer. You're still gonna get rejection, socially rejected. You're still gonna have fuck ups. You're still gonna get humiliated by trying to become better. Socially, sexually. It's still gonna be like that. But stack small wins and improve progressively. I remember, right? I started improving my social skills, confidence, and everything like that in school. I never used to be the guy who used to like raise his hand up high and then like just answer in class. So I literally started off like that. I started, raising my hand in class, and then giving the answers, and then like this and this and this. That helped me, public speak and then not be afraid of what other people are saying and reduce my social anxiety. Also, volunteering to read in class. I volunteered to read in class. Okay, who wants to read this page? No, ma'am, I do. And then I remember I think I said this in like a previous video where there's a teacher and then after she was like, bro, you're reading so terrible. But then deep down inside I'm like, yeah, at least I'm proud of myself for improving. And then over time, right? Over time I kept on volunteering to read. I kept on volunteering to read. And then my reading was so good. It was like trust me. I had one of the best readings like in like the whole entire grade for real. I remember like when I was during matric, my English orals and my English presentations, etc. I used to get a total. Because I was that good in presentations. I was that good in reading. Just like right now in the camera, I'm this good right now when I'm speaking to the camera. I'm fluent. I'm in this social flow state and all that. Sure, I'm not perfect, but I'm better than like 90% of people, trust me, because I'm much more confident. You could see I got that energy when I'm talking. I got that rather than one of those generic YouTube videos where they're like, so 5 things that will help you become antisocial. Now, I got energy, bro. I got big energy right here. And I started off with small wins and progressive steps. And that's what you need to do. Stop telling yourself lies, bro. You're not gonna instantly become confident. Now, you become confident progressively through these small steps. I remember, I think I also just told people in this other video, right, that whenever I just used to climb a taxi, I used to talk to girls. They used to be like, in South Africa, the taxis are usually come in bunch. We don't. It's not like an Uber and everything like that. We usually just climb taxis. It's like a bus, basically, right? So whenever there's a girl, I purposely sit next to a girl and then have a conversation with her. Not a full-on conversation. First, I started off with highs. Then, after starting off with the highs and hellos, I then started off with small talk. Hey, school's gonna. I'm tired of school, right? Everyone's like just hate school. And like, yeah, school, yeah. I have this homework, blah blah blah. Yeah. And then small talk. Then the small talk, I started to progress onwards to like long talks. Then long talks, having meaningful conversation, blah blah. Then after numbers, meetups. Then meetups. Then I progressively did it, and that's what you need to do. Being antisocial, social is literally saying that, okay, I got poor social skills. And how do you literally improve your social skills? You improve them progressively, small, step by step, baby steps all the way, bro. That's how you do it. That's how you improve. And yeah, I'm done. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment the word W, because I almost got attacked by like birds again and all that. I had to pause this video and then like fight some birds, and I almost got killed. Yeah, anyway, W in the chat, bro, and then I'm gonna see you in the next one. Watch this video on the screen, which is about, if you want people to respect you, basically watch this video in like, I think I'm gonna place it here. I'm gonna place it over here. Watch this video next, and I'm gonna talk to you in the next one. Most importantly, join my program.